Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nick, your host for the Omniverse of Nick, and welcome to the finale of What If Vegeta Became the First Super Saiyan. Now, like always, before we begin today's episode, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the Omniverse of Nick channel, and share and comment your favorite part or parts of ongoing or past stories, as well as future recommendations, which you can see on the Google Doc in the description of this video, and all posts and videos recently and coming up in the future to stay tuned and stay updated with all projects, even a bunch of your own. With all that said, let's wrap up the finale to the second in a row Vegeta story on the channel. We ended off with the Zeno exhibition, the first time I've ever included it, with the only difference being Gohan and Goku are there, they're much stronger, and Vegeta replaces Buu. Now, Buu is still around like the androids, but just wait and see, and I'll explain why he's not here and why I haven't used him in past videos after the Buu arc. Vegeta fights Basal and pretty much dominates him much more ruthlessly and better than Buu, and doesn't play with him. Basal uses the drug from Roa, the Universe 9 Kai, but all Vegeta has to do is flicker just a tiny fraction of Super Saiyan, shoots a big bang attack, and Basal's out. Almost dead. But that's Vegeta for you. Then we get Gohan and Lavender doesn't even get a chance to poison Gohan, because Gohan is much stronger in this timeline, and he doesn't even need Mystic to beat him. He just pretty much knocks him out within the first few seconds of the fight. Next, Goku and Bergamo. And their fight almost goes exactly the same, except Goku doesn't have to put as much power the more Bergamo grows. So by the time he's the size as he was before Goku turned Super Saiyan Blue canonically, all Goku needs is Mystic Super Saiyan God, and he wins. It is a stronger version of Super Saiyan God, so it would almost be exactly the same fight, just difference in transformation and difference in power, kind of. But anyways, then we get Top wanting to take down Goku in exchange for the rules of the tournament, even though Goku wasn't the one that started that in this timeline. But the fight goes in the favor of Goku and Mystic Super Saiyan God until Top begins to power up, and Goku begins to flicker with Mystic Super Saiyan Blue, and the Grand Priest stops the fight on account of wanting to save the action for the Tournament of Power. And he knows that Goku's power would be enough to possibly kill Top. Who are the people for Universe 7, you might ask, to enter in the tournament? Well, in this timeline, it's pretty clear-cut. First, Vegeta, Gohan, Goku, and then Piccolo. And after that, we get a few people you haven't seen in a while. 16, 17, and 18, and Buu. Now let me explain real quick. I would have used the androids and Buu in other sequences, but there really wasn't a way to include them here. So, after the Buu arc and Buu not fighting Beerus over the pudding, I just left them until this pretty much opportunity to use them. There really wasn't a choice. But hey, at least you get to see them for the finale. Goten and Trunks are the last two. And this will also be the first time, I think, that I've really included Goten and Trunks in a tournament. Correct me if I'm wrong. The tournament begins, and Vegeta is now the one in charge since he rematched and beat Gohan. Almost barely lost, but now that he's the true definitive leader once again and on top of everybody, he says that they're going to do things his way. And the canon Vegeta way, which is take down all the strongest first and lengthen the field out. Universe 11 arrives, and right away, Vegeta especially, and everyone can tell this guy is the strongest. There's no question. After all that is done, Vegeta tells everyone in Universe 7 to scope out the strongest from all the universes besides Universe 11. And they pick out 8. Hit, Bergamo, Nari Rama, Majikaio, Nink, Albany, Catopacia, and Brienne. The 8 strongest besides Universe 11's Dispo, Top, and Jiren. So, they split their efforts in taking them out first. Goten and Trunks handily defeat Catopacia without giving him a chance to transform. Same with 17 and 18. And with no Goku to stop them because Vegeta's in charge, they just take out Brienne before she can even transform. Next, 16 beats Nink. And this would be a battle of brutes, so it would honestly be kind of cool to watch. And while that's going on, Boo has his fun seeing that he not only is going to take out Hit and Narirama, but Basil too. Even though he's never met him before, he definitely is very excited because he's about to have a lot of fun. So, in casual Boo fashion, he pumps himself up and revs towards all 3 of them, knocking all 3 of them back, Basil the most. But Basil just retaliates by spinning and launching himself for a kick. Narirama's down, but while Basil attacks, Hit does too, and he gets in the middle of it. Or rather, Boo gets in the middle of both of them attacking, since he got in the middle. It's a lot of middles. Boo is now kind of on the back foot here, and he's starting to get irritated. He thought that this would be kind of easy, but he ain't done yet. This fight has just started. Boo tears off parts of himself, 2 extendable parts of himself, and launches them at both Basil and Hit. Both connect, but only one actually works. One of the parts manages to latch on to Basil, while Hit is encountered by the other. And Basil, with nothing to do and no drug or brothers to help him, Boo knocks him out. But just before Boo is about to launch a Kamehameha and knock out Hit uses his time skip to not only tear the part of Boo off that was latched to him, but also counter Boo's attack towards him. So, all he has to do is time skip and launch a flurry of attacks. Now, Boo is not fazed by this, because he just casually regenerates. But he's now angry because that didn't work, and now he's going to have to try harder. But no matter what he does, Candy Beam after Chocolate Beam after Cookie Beam, extendable parts, fake absorption, throwing himself at Hit with everything, mimicking, or at least trying to mimic some sort of time skip, because Boo is really good at mimicking attacks. He just can't. Hit is faster, stronger, smarter, and honestly, much more impatient whenever it comes to dealing with Boo than Basil was. So, he knocks him out. Vegeta then confronts Hit and says that the boy Gohan he fought isn't the only one who can beat him with the beast form. And he casually turns into beast, and within 2 seconds, Vegeta knocks out Hit. Piccolo then beats Albany, attacking him in his own way. Gohan encounters Bergamo, who's shocked to see Basil knocked out, and Lavender knocked back by the others. Vegeta then flickers Super Saiyan and knocks out Majikaio. And with all that, all the strongest, mainly in the universes besides Universe 11, are knocked out. And Goku and Top are about to have their rematch from the Zeno Expo. But, like the Canon Tournament of Power, that doesn't get to happen the correct way that it should have. Dispo interferes. Goku flickers Mystic Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 5. That's all he needs to put Dispo on the back foot in this timeline. And most likely in the original, but hey, we'll never know. Goku is forced Dispo to turn into his super maximum light speed mode. And at this point, Top knows that he's gonna have to help. Dispo seemed like he was more than capable speed-wise and everything like that, but Top was definitely unsure. Now he definitely is, but he knows Goku's holding back a lot. So, very reluctantly, and because of everything that's happened with all those people being knocked out and their universe in trouble, Top throws away his ideals and transforms into Top the Destroyer, or God of Destruction Top, whatever the frick you want to call him. He is a God of Destruction. Goku then sees that even though he's even with both of them at Mystic Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, he has to turn up the heat to knock them both out before it becomes a problem. He turns into Beast Goku and handily splits them apart with a massive shockwave, Namek Saga style, and blasts Dispo away in literally a millisecond, mocking his speed at its finest, which is something Goku already did and then Frieza proceeded to do. So yeah, Top then powers to the maximum that his God of Destruction abilities can muster, throwing Hakai after Justice Flash after everything. But even though Beast Goku is the weakest among the Saiyans, meaning him, Gohan, and Vegeta, he is still handily capable of knocking out Top like this, definitely. Jiren is the only strongest one left. And we then see the true fight of Goku and Jiren in this timeline. But even with all of Beast Goku's powers, Jiren doesn't even need a true 100% closed deal to fight Goku. So Goku's starting to get into trouble. But luckily, Gohan transforms into his own stronger variant of Beast and unleashes the most powerful special beam cannon he can muster. And it actually connects and goes straight through Jiren. Goku, with the last bit of his energy and everything he can muster, flickering in and out of Beast and Kaioken mixed together with his Mystic Super Saiyan Blue, powers every little bit of energy into the biggest Kamehameha wave that he can muster. Because he knows he can do it. He just has to make it connect with Jiren. And he does. But even though Jiren's impaled, Jiren is very durable and lasts until the end. So, in a last-ditch effort to save himself, he goes into his maximum power and tries a power wall to throw back this attack, but the impulsion and the special beam cannon's effects and the Kamehameha, they're too strong. And even if it doesn't kill him, he is not able to repel the attack and is knocked out. The rest of the tournament is a breeze, and the wish from Universe 7 is to restore all the universes. After that, what about Paragus, Broly, and Cell Max and all that stuff? Well, they would not be anywhere close to a problem. Even if Paragus and Broly somehow still did come back, they wouldn't be able to without Frieza Force members, so they honestly die. And Cell Max and the Red Ribbon Army, they would not even be the slightest, tiniest of a problem. Not in this story. Vegeta then would learn everything about Ultra Ego and move on to succeed Beerus, besting him in combat with everything that he has been up until this point and becoming the perfect replacement for God of Destruction. Goku would learn about Ultra Instinct and try everything he can to beat Vegeta and prove the strength of their Saiyans from Vegeta, because it's still going on. But ultimately, Gohan would be the one to prove this, becoming the next replacement as an angel for Universe 7. And with this, Vegeta would have to listen to Gohan as a destroyer or not forever, with Goku being the next one in line, and Universe 7's whole safety resting assured on the fact that Vegeta became the first Super Saiyan, while being, safeguarded under the resolve that no matter what form you take, no matter if it's first, last, in the middle, or somewhere in between, you are never the strongest. And unfortunately for Vegeta, that's a trait that would never go away, no matter if he got something first or not. Now, you might be wondering why I didn't have my camera angle and the way that I usually finish these stories, and why I have it like this as an older style. It's because I accidentally got rid of that recording. So, I figured that I would finish up the story here. But what did you guys think of this story? The second Vegeta story in a row where he actually got a dream that he wanted. Do you think that Super Saiyan First was better than immortality? Or do you think that immortality was better? How do you think that either one of these would have truly gone towards Vegeta getting his way? And do you think it would have been better or worse? Let me know in the comments. Hope that you guys enjoyed. The movie for this will be out soon, and the next stories are being worked on with much more in the future regarding this channel, and the end of 2024 slowly approaching. With all that said and out of the way, hope you guys enjoyed this 9-part story, and I'll see you guys next time.